Energic is a Japanese company since 1974. This wonderful company is been up and running, producing wonderful technology called Kangen machine. Kangen machine come to existence as a research done by a group of Japanese doctors over spring water. Spring water is a rock water, water from the top of the rock that hits the down of the rock and produce electrolysis. So this group of Japanese doctors discovered that most locations where we have spring water, most people that have access to it do call it miracle water. And reason for that is because the water healed their body. That was why they call it miracle water. And that also was the reason why this group of Japanese doctors go into a serious research over the differences between the spring water and the regular water. And they actually go into collecting water in about 5 different locations where we have spring water: Luda, France, Mexico, India, Germany, and Saudi Arabia. And these 5 locations, after taking the water to the lab, they all have the same property that is a common thing that is found there. And they are all, that is the main healing property that is present, which we are going to show you in our presentation tonight. And they also look at it that it's not easy for people to access spring location because usually it's far away from where we live. And so you can't say because of drinking water be going there. But God gave man brain to create a lot of technology to make life easy. You see, now I'm talking in my room and everybody is looking at me and also listening to my presentation because that is the word of technology. So they continue their research. They also discover there is another rock called titanium rock, which one of the gemstones that God deposited in the soil. This titanium rock, using it to make a plate, and when water passes through it, an electric shock is on it. The water going through, which meaning your tap water going through this titanium rock, because of that electric shock is on it, the water will be separated into 2 parts: positive electron water and negative electron water. So the 2 water was actually taken to the lab, and the 2 tests shows that the positive electron water have the same property of the regular water that we drink, while the one that have negative electron has the exact same healing property that is present in the spring water. And that was the birth of Kangen technology in 1974. So the water coming out from the machine, they target Kangen water. So because they are a group of Japanese doctors, so Kangen is a Japanese language. It means return to origin. So when you take water from Kangen water you drink, you are simply telling your body you're returning back to origin, meaning you are getting access to the original water that the body actually needed. So like I said, my name is Adeyemi Fakomiti, the 4 CCAs in Nigeria, in Africa. So we got this information since 2022 and we'll be running with the vision. So to all the guests in the house tonight, you are highly welcome. You can also join us in this vision. Now, there's no how we can talk about water if, firstly, we don't look at the present water that we met before the Energic coming into African market. A lot of companies produce plastic water storage. This storage is the main problems of this water because from the production stage, most companies produce at pH of 7 and take it to NAFDAC. After approval, they conk it, and before the consumers, the water will have sitting in the plastic for 1 or 2, 3 months, sometimes 4 months. That long stays of the long storage in the plastics, there is a chemical used in producing these plastics called bisphenol or BPA. Now, this chemical is a preservative on the plastics and is very, very hazardous and very dangerous to human consumption because of the long sitting in the plastics. So as at the time you are consuming the water, you are not drinking the original fresh water that the company produced. The water will have been contaminated because of this chemical called bisphenol. Now, most people that also help them to distribute, after receiving from the factory, they keep it in front of the office to attract buyers and customers so that they want to tell you that they have it on sale. Now, when the heat of the sun rises and heat on these plastics, that also makes the chemical to leach faster and destroy the freshness of the water. Actually, water is not meant to be stored. Water is meant to drink. To fetch fresh and drink fresh. So water is not actually meant to be stored. So thank you for that. All right, so let's continue. Now, welcome to the world of Energic. All right, the name of the company that produces Kangen technology is called Energic. So you're welcome. So there's no how we can talk about water. Okay, we have to look at so many things. But first, better health starts with better water. Let's see if Kangen water could be represented at the good quality healthy water. Now, here is the world distribution channels of energy technology. Like I told you, in 1974, the first machine was produced after the whole research was conducted. Now, when they produced the machine, then it was a bigger version of the machine, which were directly supplied to hospital in Japan until 1994. Kangen machine were produced and distributed in Japan in hospital, not for home use. It was 1994, they now produced level look SD501, which is domestic unit called SD501. And then they launched network marketing system to help distribution of Kangen technology around the world. Even as at then, they were still distributing it in Japan until 2003. 2003, extended enter New York, which is United States, spread to so many countries that you are seeing today, including Brazil, including Australia, and also Africa. We got informations of Kangen technology in 2022, and we started the demonstration with the campaign, which we are still doing right now. And the company approved the office for Nigeria, and to the glory of God, May 10 last year, the office was open, and that is why we are celebrating our Energy 1 year anniversary tomorrow. Please, if you find yourself in Lagos, please locate our office in Adeni Jones. Come and celebrate with us, because we are celebrating the first years of Energy in Africa, which is Nigeria, Adeni Jones. Okay, so presently, Energy run businesses in 25 countries and 42 locations around the world. Join this team and share the healthy water to the general public. Remember the story that I told you about the group of Japanese doctors collecting water in about 5 different locations. So you can see Luda, France, you can see Germany, you can see India and Mexico. Now, people queuing up then in those springs to collect the water, all right? So they call it miracle water. So the 5th place is Saudi Arabia, that is Mecca. In Mecca, they do call it Samsam water, all right? So the leading doctors that carry out this text is called Dr. Shiri Akhtar. Discovered that in the 5 different locations where this water is fetched, they all have the same healing property. And that healing property found in the spring water is called active hydrogen. And active hydrogen, if it's present in the water that you consume on daily basis, is going to have 3 major properties of antioxidant, anti-aging, and negative ORP. Negative ORP means oxidation reduction potential. Is a text that we carry out. But spring water and the Kangen, which is a replica, they are negative ORP. ORP means oxidation reduction potential. That means oxidation is not present. That is why the text has to be what? Negative. But if you carry out the same text on the regular water, the text will be positive. That means oxidation is present in regular water that we consume. That is why you can see regular water is actually rotten water. So let's continue. So Kangen water is filled with active hydrogen. Filled with active hydrogen. So this is a machine. Level look SA501 produce 5 different types of water and range from Kangen water after the first button, which is power button. The second button is a purple button, which is Kangen button. It produces pH from 8.5 to 9.0 and 9.5, meaning you can actually change the pH. Each time you press, it starts from 8.5. If you repeat the click again, it moves you to 9.0, then final click landed you in 9.5. These 3, your body buffer can actually metabolize it, which is the best for your body system in order to create a healthy tissue to your body system. Now, the next water button is called clean water, which is 7.0. That is neutral water for medication, also for baby. The next one is beauty water. That is the best water for your skin. The pH of 5.5 is called beauty water. That is the best water for bathing, but not suitable for consumption. Now, the next water is called strong Kangen water, which is 11.5. This particular one is not recommended for daily consumption, okay, but is used for pesticide washing in fruit, in banana, in apple, in all the food, rice, beans, and so on and so forth. Why the last water coming out from Kangen machine is called strong acid water, which is 2.5. So all this is what we are going to address tonight. So the first water we're going to address is the Kangen water, which have the first property called antioxidation. Because it is antioxidation, meaning oxidation is not found there in the water because the tests carry negative ORP. So that makes the water automatic to become antioxidant. Okay, and antioxidant destroy free radical, destroy oxidative stress in our body system. That will make our body to begin to slow down in aging process. Now, oxidation is something that is actually present in the air. Physical eyes, you cannot see it, but it does exist. All right. So when you live in a highly oxidation environment, in human body fakes, it begins to show aging. If you check the tissue, it's very, very acidic. All right. That makes that oxidation is related to aging in human body system. But when it comes to pain, like apple, like maize, is called rotting. So if you want to carry out a text, if you give an apple a first bite and you wait, the bite will show white. 10-15 minutes, that whitey part will become brown. That is oxidation is becoming so high in the such environment. So you will know apple when oxidation happens to it. You also know oxidation when it happens to tomato. When tomato is fresh, woman will cook a very healthy food from it. But once the tomato becomes rotten, that is oxidation tomato. Then if you use such tomato for your soup, the soup will definitely become sour because the tomato is rotten. So apple will show oxidation, tomato and nail will show oxidation, which is rottenness. But when it comes to water, you cannot know because water is transparent in nature. Living tissue plus oxidation in water is equal to sickness. That is, if a test is carried out on your water and is showing oxidation present, you are simply building up sickness tissue into your body system. The only thing that will show you that water is actually free from oxidation, if I carry out the text of ORP text, which is called oxidation meter. Okay, so this is used by people that do swimming pool. In swimming pool, oxidation is needed. That is why they have to add all manner of chemicals, chlorine, and manner of chemicals into this pool in order to increase the oxidation process. Okay. Now, in case the swimmer, any of the swimmer have any skin issue or rashes or whatever, so that it won't be able to transfer to the next swim person. All right. So they need the oxidation, and the meter will read at least 152,000. The higher oxidation in swimming pool, the better for the swimmer. But when it comes to water that you drink, the reading should be negative reading. Okay. If the negative reading is coming up, that means the water is free from oxidation. Then that means it is anti-aging. It will reduce oxidative stress in human body. Now, if you also blend your fruit, you can also use the meter to also check all vitamin C liquid. Drop the meter sensitivity part into it. You see the reading will show negative. That is why you see all fruits antioxidant, all Chinese tea and vitamin C or cauliflower oil, they will read negative. That's why we call them antioxidant. Okay. But a glass cup of Kangen water, the reading is starting from 400 millimole and above. So what does that mean? Antioxidant is actually more active in Kangen water, meaning even better than the fruit that you consume. Okay. But that doesn't mean you stop eating fruit because fruit contains all manner of nutrients that is also beneficial. But consume your fruit, but drink a glass cup of Kangen water to get more beneficial. Now, this is a canned drinks, all canned drinks, okay, tap water, what we call plastic water, and also reverse osmosis. They are all reading oxidation plus because of reading that is coming up without a minus. Then it is a silent plus. So its aging is highly what? Oxidized. So I have a video that will give us more knowledge about this. Sit back as we watch. So here is the tap water. which is provided by government. The next one is reverse osmosis, which is water that they use RO to bring down the TDS or mineral that is high. The next one is Fuji, which is the chemically induction water, okay, and also Avina, they are chemically induced. The next one is complex. That drink, that particular one. So Kangen water is also here. This is the first collect from Kangen. So here is the ORP meter. So a sensitive part will drop into the water and reading will begin to come up. If the reading is not showing minus before the number, then it's silent water. Plus makes oxidation water or rotten water. So tap water is really 400 and above, which oxidation present. Reverse is also positive and above. Abina say all of them, they are rotten water. But what is the difference between water and sugar? Sugar will spark up oxidation faster in the body. You can see it's reading from 500 and above. It shows that it increases oxidation strength in body. But immediately the sensitive part got into a Kangen water, the negative come up immediately. That shows the activeness and the freshness of Kangen water. And immediately you drink water that is rich in this antioxidant, it will become an electron in your body. It converts to electron in your body, which is oxygen that will help to transport the water as fast as possible into your cell. And it gives, rejuvenate yourself and make yourself to be very, very active in order to protect and guide your body system. So Kangen water is something that every home needs to have. Another thing that this negative does is because it gives strength to the cancerous cells. Cancerous cell will now have give strength to the cell. It will now be able to combat and fight cancerous cells in the body system. Because cancerous cells is the bad cells, which is called cancer in the body. And immediately this negative gets into your body system, also, cancerous cells become powerless, they become lesser activeness, and gradually begin to flush it out of the body system. So Kangen water is actually a need for every home. Every family that actually place a higher value on health need to have Kangen machine in their home. So antioxidant, which is the first property that we check in Kangen water. So let's go for that. Now here we want to make a comparison between antioxidant volumes that is present in a glass cup of Kangen water versus fruit. You need to consume minimum of 94 sticks of banana to get the same equivalent antioxidant present in a glass cup of Kangen water. In carrot, you need to eat about 38 sticks of carrot. You look at that, it's actually practically impossible for one to eat, but you can drink even 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 even glass cup of Kangen water, which will make it more easier. But what we are saying is, after you consume that, your orange or your fruit, drink a Kangen water to help the activeness of those good cells, good nutrient in the fruit that you consume. The second property is called alkalinity. Alkalinity is under anti-aging, all right? Okay, now when you talk about alkaline, now there are so many ways of making water to become alkaline. The other way, which is different from Kangen, is by induction. Induction means adding baking soda into irregular water, it becomes alkaline. Adding lime into irregular water also becomes alkaline. Or get a Chinese bottle, they call it alkaline bottle, drop normal water into it, 10-15 minutes, it step up the pH to alkaline. Or call these people that do water treatment guys to treat your water, we call it dosing. Dosing means add the amount of chemical to increase the pH of the water, but such is called induction. You add something into the regular water and you step up the pH. Now, what you have done to the water is that you see, you only step up the pH, the molecule structure are even more larger and more difficult for penetration into your cell. Because when you step up the pH, you drink such alkaline water, your buffer will receive it and it makes your tummy to become bloated. And for your body to get access to the alkaline, it is your kidneys and your liver that will break this water to smaller unit before your cell can receive it. So that's why you see doctors are being careful about alkaline water because they only know that alkaline can be made through induction. That is why you said don't go in excess of consumption of such alkaline because within a short time, it might begin to affect your organs. But Kangen water is also alkaline, but this alkaline is called ionized alkaline through process of Regular water going to the machine, and there will be a separation from the water. The positive electron water has removed a lot from the water, so the H2O has reduced in a smaller unit. That makes the water to step up to alkaline automatic. And if you consume it, it becomes so natural because it has no business with your buffer. As you are consuming it, your cells are receiving it straight. So the breakage of, that separation has actually helped the water to be able to penetrate your cell without your kidney having any issue to breaking it down. So that is why you see Kangen water is the best water that you can consume as a day-to-day water drink. Now, to check pH in water, you need potential hydrogen liquid and pH scale. Scales could be digit, scales could be color chart. In scales start from 0 and end in 14. Middle of the chart is 7. So if the color chart, after dropping the liquid on the water and it shows green, that means that water is neutral. That is neutral, meaning it's not acid, it's also not alkaline. So anything below 7, which is light green, orange, yellow and orange, red, they are all acid water. And acid build, sickness into human tissue. Anything above 7, which is light blue, dark blue, which is 8, purple, which is from 8.5 up to 9, that is alkaline, and alkaline lead to healthy body. So I also have another video that will give us more insight about how you can check pH of water. So here is the liquid, potential hydrogen liquid. Now, a little drop of it, the water begins to change. The first one is a tap water, which is supplied by government. All right? Meaning it does have a first-hand treatment. The second one is reverse osmosis. The third one, Fuji and Abina, they are chemically induction water. That is why you see them, they are having blue. That means they are also alkaline, but it's an chemically induction. But look at sugar there. Sugar is showing pure red. All right? That means sugar is high in acidity. So the more you drink sugar, the more you are bringing faster aging into your body system, and the more you are killing yourself, and the more you die disease. The minute you started drinking Kangen water, your tissue begin to change from acid to alkaline. That is what it's doing. Little drop of Kangen water into a body cell begin to give, a healthy environment for the cell so that it can have acid. But look at sugar. Sugar destroys our body system. You can see we pour a lot of it into it, but yet it's not even showing green. Talking about becoming neutral. So it's remaining cup acidity. A little drop of sugar into your body system. Because when you want to consume all this drink, you consume the whole bottle. But Lord, just look at a cup of it into that healthy water. It makes the whole thing to go back to acid. To tell you that sugar is highly concentrated. It breeds faster activity in our cells and move our body to sickness. Every time you are drinking it, you are inviting sickness into your body. So Kangen water is the only water here that is natural alkaline, okay, that can keep your body cells active and help you to slow down in aging process. Now, there's a doctor that carried out a research on alkaline and acid. The name of the doctor is Dr. Otto Eric Warburg. He did the research in 1923 and got the Physiology Nobel Prize in 1931. He proved in his works that the metabolism of tumor, it demonstrated that all forms of cancer are characterized by two basic conditions, which is acidosis and hypoxia. The meaning of hypoxia is lack of oxygen. That oxygen lack is talking about that is not found in regular water. You see it about 500 and above negative in Kangen water, which is the first property that we have in Kangen water. Okay? Now, the presence or lack of it in the body system breeds acidosis. And presence of this oxygen in the body system stops the activeness of, activities in body system, which if you have a form of a cancerous cells in your tissue already, then they become so inactive. Now, a test is carried out between acid body. It shows that acid body have cancerous cells, meaning cancerous cells stripes in the acid present, while healthy body is alkaline body. Deprived is 35% of oxygen. Within 48 hours, those good cells becomes cancerous, meaning if you have a trace of cancerous cells in your body system, by the time you start drinking Kangen water, it helps you to correct. That's why we're using it for people that have cancer in their body. The top property is called microcluster. Microcluster is talking about small water cluster that lead to easy absorption to human body. Our body systems, human body structures is made up of 70% of water. What does that mean? Our body actually need more of water than food that we consume on a daily basis. 3 square meals in a day, how many volume of water do you drink? But those food you consume, your body don't need it more. What your body needed more is actually more of water, because your body frame is actually made more of water. That's why you see they stated it in every organs. Lungs is about 90%, blood is about 82%, skin is about 80%, muscles 75%, brain 70, bone 22. I like to use explanations about blood, because you can imagine if your blood composition is made of 82% of water. So the remaining 80% that make up the 100% blood composition, which we have red blood cells, white blood cells, and the platelet. So if blood is minus, because blood is the electron, if blood is minus, so how can the other party be able to flow when the blood is being pumped by the heart? So what happened? It will now stick part. It becomes, low density of lipoprotein become happen in the arterial wall, which will lead to, bad cholesterol. And this will narrow down the arterial wall, and the blood begin to reflow back, because it cannot have a free flow or free passage from the artery body. So that is why you see dehydration. It causes a lot of problems in the body system, because when the artery is narrowed down, then it can lead to hypertension or stroke. That is organs failure. So water is actually needed in the body. 2 other reasons why you need the water to be micro size is, number 1, supply channel of nutrient into the body. Where do you get nutrient from? From the food and fruit that you consume on daily basis. A lot of it, we have a lot of nutrient in those food that you consume. So the water you drink after, if the water is not micro, then the nutrient won't be able to get into your body system. Your body will not be able to make use of it, because it is in micro water that can take those nutrients into the cell. Second, detox, channel waste out of the body. So where do you also get waste from? From the same food and fruit that you consume on a daily basis. The larger portion of that food you're consuming is actually waste, which is usually stored in the colon, because death actually is from the colon. So if the water you drink is not micro, it will help you to be able to have easy defecation, setting out the waste out of the body. Or if also fiber is lacking in the fruit that you consume, then you now have a chunks of food that you have in your colon. There's a doctor that said that it's possible for you to eat 5 years ago, and the food is still stuck in your body system if you don't eat something that help your body to detoxify, to get rid of waste. So microcluster is talking about better hydration. Better hydration means if your body was able to hydrate because of the microcluster, then easily elimination of toxic will get out of your body through urination and through defecation. Regular water is actually H2O. That is molecule structures of water is H2O. The molecule is about 15 to 20 in form of ball. It clumps together and limit absorption of the water into your cell. This is what happens when you drink irregular water. Your tummy will be bloated. And even at that point, when you are drinking, your mouth keeps demanding for more of the water. And why your tummy is already filled up. Why? Because the body is not getting access to the water that you drink. The same water go through Kangen machine, and Kangen machine will now do what we call separations of electron, bad electron, positive electron, and also negative electron. That negative one has reduced the molecule structures to a smaller unit. That makes it about 5 to 15 a molecule. That makes the water faster absorption to human cell. I also have another video that also gives us more insight about microcluster. So we're using a tea bag. Tea, to make a tea, we boil the water. At boiling state of regular water, that boiling state is micro. That's why immediately you drop the tea, it brews the tea. Now, Kangen water is not being produced. It's not being, boiled, but because it is micro, look at the tea. The regular water is struggling to bring out the tea, but Kangen bring out the tea. That means the absorption will be very fast to your cell. Now, food that you also consume, the water you drink after the food. That's the second one we want to show you. You eat good meat, but you drink regular water. See what will happen with the nutrient in the food that you eat. Regular water destroy nutrients in the food. Watch it. Look at regular water, same size of tea. Kangen is multiplying the nutrients, while regular water destroy the nutrients. So the water you drink actually matters to your health. You are actually what you drink, not what we eat, but a little of what we eat, but more of what we drink. So if your daily drink is also on sugar, or daily drink is also on alcoholic, you also have your results at the end of the day. So Kangen water is the only water that can take your body to a healthy state. This microcluster is the secret of Kangen water, because of the microcluster of Kangen water, it helps your body to get access to the first property of antioxidant and the second property of anti-aging, which is alkaline. So that will help your body to begin to heal itself naturally. So what Kangen does to your body system is more than what you can imagine. So it takes your body from the state that you met it and take it back to the origin. That is why we call it Kangen water. So what I'm presenting to you tonight is not something that has not been approved by professionals. Not only approved, but they write books about it. The first doctor I'm introducing is called Dr. Hiromishinya. He is a co-inventor of colonoscopy. Colonoscopy is a procedure where they put camera from your back end to gain access to your internal systems and perform operation. So he is a co-inventor of that procedure. He has contributed immensely to the world of medicine. So he wrote a book called Enzyme Factor, which I'm going to go through it. The next one is Dave Carpenter, which is naturopathic. He wrote a book called Change Your Water, Change Your Life. He's the one that actually gives us our slogan. The next book is called Robert G. Wright, director of American Anti-Cancer Institute. This man wrote a book called Killing Cancer, Not People. It's actually a message to this body. This director of American Anti-Cancer, this Anti-Cancer Institute, when anyone have a cancer, they will recommend them for chemo. And this man discovered that chemo killed the body. You are more worse when you are out than when you go in. So he discovered that chemo killed the body. So he refused to start recommending people with cancer to go for chemo. That is why he said, killing cancer, I will kill the cancer, because chemo killed the. So let's look at all the books. These are the books. And also, we're starting from Killing Cancer, Not People by G. Wright. Chapter 6, Step 3 of the Cancer Diet. Restructures ionizer water will save your life. On page 158, it said, I believe that ionizer water is mandatory. Can you see that? Mandatory baseline requirement for those with cancer. Okay? If you really want to survive, it is mandatory, the best water that you need to stop the activeness of cancerous cell in your body. On page 168, it said, if I were looking today, I would choose SZ501, made by Energy Company, simply the Rolls Royce of water, ionizer, Kangen water, being in business for 30 years. Because this book is written 20 years ago. Presently, Energy is 50 years. Exactly next month, June, we clock 50 years producing this wonderful technology. Lastly, on page 170, Gira said, I have no financial interest in Energy Company, nor do I receive any remuneration for my recommendation. It's telling you that all that I'm saying that I put up into this book, I'm not being paid to do that. I'm not advertising Energy. I'm just sharing my experience because I've used this water to solve all manner of problems in disease. That is why I'm writing this. So I'm not being paid to do so. Dr. Hiromishinya is a professor of surgery in Naba-Eason College of Medicine, New York. On his book called Enzyme Factor, on page 159, Kangen water is alkaline-rich water. The pH range between 8 to 9 and is considered the very best of drinking water because of its incomparable power of hydration, detoxification, and antioxidation. So this man writes about 4 books, okay, before he died about 7 years ago at the age of 96 years old. Dr. Yomisinya contributed immensely to the world of medicine. That's why all the doctors, they hold him in high esteem. So here is testimony recorded on Kangen technology by Dr. Yomisinya. First is inflammation. Inflammation is talking about when the body is too acidic because of the kind of food and stuff they consume. And alkaline is not found in your daily consumption. So body begin to draw the alkaline from your joint, because in the joint we have cartilage. Cartilage is the brace between the bones. So it's very 100% alkaline. So body begin to draw it. When that happens, it will lead to inflames of the joint. That is because your body is very high in acid. 3 months of drinking Kangen water, the whole system is cleansed up. This is someone with breast cancer and chronic constipation. You can see a lot of deposit of debris, residues deposited in the colon. 3 months of drinking Kangen water, because of the toxic effect of Kangen water, I was able to flush the whole systems out. The last one is this person is having cancer and is already running through chemo, is already on dose of chemo. Chemo kill both the good and the bad cells of the body. That's why you see the whole internal body system is burnt. 3 months of drinking Kangen water, the result is amazing. The whole cells, they are back to life. Here is the first testimony we recorded. Sister Titi, she was discovered in her body in 2020 that she has a cancer in her body. Okay? And in 2021, they placed her on 6 doses of chemo. By May 2023, she had already finished the 6 doses in University Hospital of Bangkok, that is Elisha, Ogun State. Now, our friend gave her a call in the month of August 2022 that there is a miracle water in Maryland, which she healed to the call and calmed down that same day. Now, the photograph we are seeing here, this is before he started taking Kangen water. The second one is 5 weeks after start taking Kangen water. Okay. The last one is 9 months after taking Kangen water. You can see, it tell you that is it the same person? Same person, but she's looking more younger because Kangen water has already helped her to build back immune systems. It was able to resist, and all the cancerous cells were flushed out of her system. Her testimony was that said that 2022 is a year that she will never forget, that she never expect that she can escape that year, okay? But she was able to receive God's mercy, and Kangen water help her to get it off. Here is, ask Google about the drinker of Kangen water. It will amaze you that most people that you know in the world, especially in the US, this is what they consume. I also have information that for over 8 years, Kangen machine is being in Asoro while they have been using it, drinking it. But yet, the government is not giving us municipal water to tell you how wicked our leaders could be. Now, this is the Kangen machine, produce 5 different types of water, but we just had only one discussion of Kangen water. The next is clean water. Clean water is actually put in the machine in case you want to take your medication. You don't use Kangen water to take any form of drugs. But if it is supplement, it's the best water for supplement. I mean Kangen water. But drugs recommended by your doctor, please, you use neutral water. So we're not asking anyone to stop their drugs. Follow your prescription by your doctor, but change your water to Kangen. And at the same time, don't use Kangen water to take your drugs. Use ordinary water, or if you have the machine, click the green button to get neutral water. So, and also if you have a newborn babies, recommend them, give them neutral water. Doctor tell all antenatal mother not to give water to babies. They should do exclusive breastfeeding. Reason is because they know that all our water is actually bad. Okay, so but when we're small, our mothers use teaspoon to feed us with water. Why? Because those waters are natural, not chlorine make water, not dosing water, not bottled water, but water that is from the streams, which is the best water to fuel the body. But now these days, it doesn't happen. But if you have Kangen machine in your home, get clean water and feed your babies, even when you are still giving them the breastfeeding. The next water is beauty water. Beauty water is actually the waste of Kangen water. Meaning, as Kangen is coming out from the front of the machine here, the secondary hose will dispense positive electron water. If you check it, is pH of 5.5. Is the best water for your skin. That is beauty water. Not for consumption, but for bathing. You can use it as a toner. We also have a machine in case you have the money. You don't want to be taking water
a
from
Nespa shower machine and experience what true health and hydration looks like on your body, skin, and hair.
So,
we cannot wait for you to experience your first Nespa shower.
Then you now buy a Nespa
like
machine.
A sponge. It absorbs everything.
So I use the
Nespa because it helps to eliminate chlorine and it also adds other minerals. It's like having a Japanese hot spring in your own home.
It's a bit different, but it's made from the same great Japanese company. And while I'm showering, I really feel like I'm in a hot spring. My skin feels refreshed, I feel rejuvenated, my hair feels great, there's no smell in the water, and I just step out there just feeling like a whole new person.
Because chlorine is one of the things that also destroy our body cell, our body skin is also destroyed. So this is a result of using Nespa water, which is beauty water, to bathe on daily basis. It moisturizes your skin and nourish your skin and help your skin to slow down in aging. All the dryness, everything will disappear. You can get a spray bottle, put beauty water and be spraying it even while you are having your day-to-day activities, or bathe it on regular basis. So that is number 3 water. Number 4, but before number 4, look at this young baby with a smiling face. How will life be if we can keep our skin from the day we're born up to adulthood? It could be beautiful and a loving thing. But I tell you, change your water, change your life. The number 4 water is called 11.5. 11.5 is not a water for regular consumption. It's not water you drink on daily basis. It was only discovered in US. All these doctors that I mentioned, they only discovered that 11.5 a little drop of it can be taken if you are seriously sick. A glass cup of 11.5 in the morning and the last thing at night will do wonder in your body system. But you can't drink 11.5 without minimum of 3 to 4 liters of 9.5 daily if you want to heal it, because what will heal your body is actually 9.5, but 11.5 liter will facilitate the healing process irrespective of the illness in the body. Just follow that protocol, you see, you get your healings. So another thing you can use 11.5 for is to watch your fruit, your rice, your beans, your cucumber, your fruit, all those food you are cooking in your kitchen. The best water to get of the pesticide, the herbicide, the preservative. Beans now they use snipe out on beans. That's why you don't see weevils in beans. The best thing to get rid of it is soaking those beans on 11.5 from Kangen technology. All right. Now, all the food we eat is coming from the farm, and farmers use a lot of chemicals to feed that to the farm. Not just chemical, but oil-based chemical, because farmers know that oil and water don't mix. So that's why they use oil-based chemical. So after filter the farm, if the rain now fall after, then the rain will not be able to wash the chemical out. But when they go back to harvest the crops, they bring it to the market and we bring it down right from the market to our home. The chemicals are still there. So let's watch the testimony of 11.5. I also have another video will also give us the clue of how 11.5 can get your pesticide in fruit and gives you a healthy meal. This is sesame oil. Remember, oil and water don't mix. That is a normal principle. But watch, 11.5, regular water cannot mix the oil. The oil will stay afloat, water goes down. It cannot break it. Okay? So that same thing happened. Watch 11.5. 11.5 has the power because of the micro capability. He has the power to break the oil and to emulsify it. it will break it to pieces and mix it up like a meat pie. So that's the reason why you can use to soak your beans, to get rid of all those snipers with beans, soak your rice, soak your turkey that you don't know where it's coming from, soak that meat, soak that tomato, soak that pepper. Within 2 minutes, then you cannot separate and cook with your 9.5. That's your smoothie you want to make. Use Kangen water. It's the best. Use 11.5 to soak those fruits. Then use Kangen water, which is 9.5 to do the blending and all that. Then wash the result. Regular water can only remove dust and sand. But 11.5 from Kangen technology, the results were amazing. What you are seeing here is not the pesticide that are by the farmer. All these contribute to the state of our health. That is why Kangen machine is a total holistic health technology in a home. This is 11.5 on strawberry, was able to get rid of the chemicals, and also the regular water cannot remove anything. So if it is not safe to breathe, how can it safe to eat? The guy protects himself and is spraying the chemical on the next farm. While the other farm is standing, is the one for the consumption of his own family. But this other one is for commercial. So we need to be on the know so that we can protect the health of our loved one. That is the number 4. Number 5, which is the last water, called strong acid water, 2.5. As a matter of fact, 2.5 is one of the reasons why they use Kangen machine in hospital. They use 2.5 for surgical equipment sterilization. 2.5 will kill 99.9% of germs. It disinfects your environment, kill the germ. You can use to clean your system, your laptop, your phone, your floor, your toilet, spray it in your environment, spray it in even your kitchen and all that. It's fantastic. It can also be good for your skin. 2.5 will take care of any form of skin disease. Is it psoriasis? Is it eczema? Is it lapa? Is it ringworm? Or you have bad breath? Or you have toothache? You can use to goggle your mouth. You can use to brush your teeth once in a week. If you do it twice in a week, you're going to have blisters in your mouth, because 2.5 is very, very cold and very, very potent. So let's go 2.5 on human skin. This person has this eczema. Drinking 9.5, I also spray 2.5 on the affected area. The result is amazing. You can't just spray it on the affected area without drinking 9.5, because what goes on in your external body, a lot goes on in your internal body. So 9.5 will take care of the internal body, while external one, you can use 2.5. This one with psoriasis, before and after, before and after. This guy has psoriasis for good 15 years in Kota Kinabalu. He also works in General Hospital. But for good 15 years, he used all manner of ointment, but yet this thing is not being helping. Now, 60 days of drinking 9.5 and spraying 2.5, you can see the skin. Everything is off. This lady, you can see for just 2 months, the face backs to life. Psoriasis is a very stubborn disease or skin disease that needs serious urgent attention. Now, technology of Kangen machine have a lot of, award and recognition, certificate and so on. But we'd like to talk about 3 certificates. Ministry of Health certified Kangen machine with this certificate as a medical device after over 8,000 doctors, run through serious tests or research on every water coming out from Kangen machine. All their reports shows that Kangen machine is a medical device. ISO, International Standard Organization, give this certificate with 13,485, the same number given to all medical equipment in hospital. So that proves that what Ministry of Health did is right, that this equipment is actually a medical device. In 2003, when distribution entered New York, United States of America, Water Quality Association of the United States of America give a go seed on Kangen machine so that for you to know that this is a highly premium product, is a product that it serves the health of your family. So Level Look SZ501 produce 5 different types of water. It is a medical device. You don't call Kangen machine a water purifier or alkaline machine. Alkaline machine cannot do this. Water purifier cannot do all this. It is medical device, or call it Kangen machine. And Kangen water is not alkaline water. Kangen water is alkaline, is Kangen water, not alkaline water. If you want to use alkaline, you have to use ionized alkaline water, because there is a separation happen to the water. It is through ionization, through titanium rock, we produce Kangen water. So it's called ionized water or hydrogen-rich water. So these are the language you can use to qualify Kangen water. This is the factory that produced the technology since 1974. It is serving the whole world. Do you see value in this machine? What value will you place on this technology? Go to the chat box, type 777. 77 is a word, is the number we use as appreciation, or you see value in this technology and you see this as a thing that homes need it, every family needs it. So go to the chat box, type 777. Now, do you agree with me? Kangen machine is the best gift for your family. It comes with 5-year warranty. Minimum lifespan use is 25 years. 25 years minimum lifespan use, but by next month, June, when the machine will reach 30 years, I'm talking of Level SZ501, then the minimum lifespan will be increased to 30 years, or minimum lifespan use. According to Mr. Oshiro said that if you buy any of the machine, you are going to use it for your entire life. If you are spending 50 more years, you're going to use it and also will it to the next generation. Level Look SZ501 is a medical device. The value of SZ501 is 4,837,500. Junior, which has 4 plates, the SZ501 has 7 plates. He speaks one language, but Junior don't speak. But he has 4 plates. He also produces volume and same quality of water, but with 4,885,000, you can have Junior. Any of these two, you can use it for commercial. Any of these two can be used for commercial. Okay, so this is what we have for you. Minimum lifespan is 25 years. So this is a titanium cover. It's the same SZ501, but it's a platinum covered. All right, just the covered. But this one speaks 5 languages, and the value price is 5,160,000 naira. You can have your machine. Okay, level is same 5 years and 25 years minimum lifespan. So the bigger size, which you have in Nigeria, is called K8. K8 also comes with 5-year warranty and 25 years minimum lifespan, but it has 8 plates. It speaks 8 languages. The value price is 6,235,000 naira. But K8, I can't recommend it for commercial, but very good for private use. It is actually designed for the rich so that they can put in a home and be enjoying their water. But for commercial, to me, no. But very, very strong, very, very powerful machine. It has a touch screen. It also communicates. It speaks 8 languages. Thank you. Now, this last machine we have here is an ISPA. An ISPA is the shower machine which you install in your bedroom, and it doesn't speak. It doesn't produce Kangen water. It only produces water to bathe, not water to drink. Not water to drink, but water to bathe. And the value is 3,870,000. So you cannot get Kangen water from this, especially for your wife, for your family, so that they can be bathing beauty water directly from it. Okay, so but with 3,870,000, you can have it. So that is an ISPA for you. All right. Now, the best gift, you agree with me, Kangen machine is, priceless. You agree with me, it's priceless. And it's the best gift you can give to your family. I'm sure if you have the money right now as I'm talking, you place value, you buy it immediately and present it to your family. Now, this is why I categorize a Kangen machine. It's not something that anyone can just, it's only the rich that can just, you present to them and they pay immediately. But it's a kind of project that you can categorize on investment that you have to plan it to own it. Like the way you plan to own a house, like the way you plan to have your car. But if you compare the value of Kangen machine with a car, you see, you can't even compare it because Kangen machine has 5 years warranty. In 5 years, your car that you buy, even 100 million, the value is already going down seriously. 25-year minimum lifespan to 30 years, your car you buy, even 150 to 200 million at 25, 30 years. My brother, you are using toy vehicle. You are no longer in a current. They believe that you no longer have money in any society of the world. But Kangen machine that you buy, that will even help you to enjoy that your lifestyle, is just in this value. If you present, after I present this into any medical person, once they see that it's a medical device, they'll be expending like 30 million naira. So the best, the cheapest medical device you can own as of today is Kangen machine. So only medical grade water machine, ISO 13485 medical standard, only machine that can produce 11.5 and 2.5. No other machine does that in the world. 5 years warranty, 25 years minimum lifespan use. One of the kind patented e-cleaning system. Now, the machine does what we call auto services. You are fetching the water, and the machine will tell you cleaning. Once you say cleaning, don't fetch. Allow the water to flow through the machine. Then, after about 1 minute, the machine will welcome you back and say, Kangen water 9.5. Then, once you show Kangen in the front, you can start fetching. That service has been expired. E-cleaning is a kind of service you have to do to service your machine at least once in a month if you are using the machine for commercial. But if you're using it for private, it's once in 3 to 4 months. And the powder that you use is already come with the machine once you order that. If you finish, you can also order from our office in Adeni Jos. Now, to do the e-cleaning, you just ask us, then we'll send you the video. Anybody can watch the video and follow the steps. It's not something that is difficult. Okay? So this is what we have for you tonight. And also the bank account details for payment is here. If you are ready to own your own machine, please kindly do the transfer of any machine that you use, whether you're picking SD501 or Junior or even K8 or the Platinum. Okay? And all we needed from you after transfer to this account, send us the slip. You can even do a payment. You can pay 2 million, send out the receipt, pay 1 million, send out the receipt. Once you do the complete payment, then you give us all the old receipt. Then we need your details, like your means of identification. Then we also need your email address, your house address, and your phone number. Then we process your machine. Then you can send to you or you pick up your machine. So this is what I have for you tonight. Please, if you have your questions, please kindly unmute yourself and ask your question. All right? Or you can drop your question on the chat box. I want to appreciate Mrs. Blessing Zoma from Uyo. That's our leader that is taking Kangen to the next level in Uyo town. Okay, I left them. Last Sunday, I had the same demonstration in Uyo. Okay, but today now I'm back in Lagos. Tomorrow is our anniversary. So if you guys are in Lagos, please kindly join us tomorrow in Lagos office. Jired Venture, I don't know who is that person. Thank you for the 777. God bless you. So please, the floor is open for question and answer. Please unmute and ask questions. If you also have a Kangen water there, please let's have a share. Thank you and God bless.